Alright, 1 MCFE, 95 Avalon Japanese model right-hand drive. Sludge issue, based on internet research. Issue is with this baffle. This is the rear valve cover baffle. Alright, if you take off the inner baffle, I just use the air chisel, pop, knock off the rivets to take off this inner baffle, and when you pull this up, you can meet a lot of sludge. It's crazy in here. I already cleaned a lot of it off, still have a lot of ways to go. But the issue is, apparently with this inner baffle, the PCV valve sits, where it is, right here. This is the hole where the PCV valve goes. And if you turn over the valve cover, you can see that hole. And the only place that the air can escape from the whole head valve assembly is through these holes. 1, 2, and 3. There's 3 of them. The issue with that is they get clogged. If you turn it over and you physically look in them, they can be clogged. All of them. This one is, yeah. But the worst part about this whole thing is because it can only pull from, which side am I on? Yeah, right here. This is where the PCV valve is. Because it can only pull air from these 3 ports. The worst part about that is when these get clogged, if they do, then they will get clogged. When you turn it over, even worse than that, you can see that they only have, this is 1, this is 2, so this is 2 of them, and these 2 holes are about maybe less than 3/16, so you're looking at 2 small 3/16 holes with another baffle underneath that's trying to breathe through this little clogged hole. So yeah, I think that's the problem that everybody's talking about with the baffle design. That's a plane coming. And the new, I don't know how the new baffle design is or whatever, but I ain't paying that kind of money, I guess. What I can do, since I already have this off, I can just take this off, change these seals, 3 seals, drill a hole straight through the rivet area. I can come through the top side and just put a bolt, maybe some Teflon tape as a temporary fix, and whatever the case is, I could just screw the holes out, screw the bolts out, take this off again and clean it, and then drill these holes out some more, these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it should be 5, 6. Drill these out a little bigger, because it's 2 baffles, this baffle and this baffle. I think that's the issue. Couple that with head that is run dead or designed to run out, whatever they say. That's the issue. And just use good oil and change your oil on time. But yep, you could do this if you're looking for a quick fix. Just be careful when you pop the rivets off. So I use an air hammer, air chisel. As you can see, when I pop this one off, it went straight through the valve, the cover, and cracked the hole, but I could fix that and I could weld it back up. It didn't look so bad. I could weld it back up. Clean it up and you should be good to go. Just need a lot of cleaning. Tons of cleaning. This could be clean. So let's change the seals. Clean these holes out. Drill them out. Flip it back over. Put some bolts, some studs in. Call it a day.